As the director of photography, my background is actually rooted in architecture and design. I have 4 years at UC Berkeley getting a degree in theoretical architecture and then 6 years practicing in San Diego. So with this background in design and architecture, I wanted to approach this project very similar to almost kind of like a surf film, even though it's a running film. So these surf films and the aesthetic of someone surfing out in the ocean, big open space, landscape filmmaking, kind of became this a visual style, and that fit perfect with me, someone who loves the wide shot, loves to make people tiny itty bitty ants inside a huge frame. It just worked because of all the locations that they're running in. When we went to London, we had the urban environment there because, you know, the marathon was out on the streets of London. It was hot, it was built up. There's the waterfront, the towers, there's the streets that you're on, the cobblestone streets, the old stuff. So the overall approach kind of became a combination of nice, well-lit, clean interviews, which got the information across, and then beautiful wide shots of Meb and Coach out in the environment, running in space to bring that emotional element in to kind of marry the two together. So the biggest challenge, the biggest hurdle in filming runners is that they're running away from you. That's the biggest thing. You're trying to keep focused, you're trying to get a beautiful shot, you're trying to get the right exposure, and boom, they're gone. So we were able to get a sense of where he was going and then kind of, strategically tackle where we're gonna place cameras. We're gonna have one camera in a truck. We're gonna have another camera on a slider. We're gonna have another camera on the back of a mountain bike. And then we had a beautiful dolly shot. You just hope that you got focus and exposure and everything's working when they zip by you, because you probably only have about 5-10 seconds to get that shot. Then you got to wait for their next loops. I think what's going to be very unique about this film is it's artistic, it's visually, stylistic. It tells the story and engages you in a way that most sports films don't. Think about, where we went. We started out in the snowy fields of Minnesota in a barn, where Coach grew up, and you have this winter wonderland. And you juxtapose it with, the streets of London, the marathon, 2012, the urbanism there. And then you're up in Mammoth, and Meb and Coach are training on, Green Church Road, and you have these beautiful natural environments. I'm really excited to see how art and sport come together in the film, and I think that's going to make it super fresh and unique, and it's going to make it, a totally original film.